Hey everybody, Caleb Goldsmith back here with another Lighten a Match video. So last month I talked about restoring some of our wetlands and how dry it was in the month of June. This month has been complete opposite. We had drained those ponds, but the month of July we got over 13 inches of rain, I believe, and it's been super wet, so we haven't gotten to burn that unit, which I was going to make my next video on. Hopefully in the future we'll get to that, but I'm gonna switch gears and show you some stuff that we've been doing in the meantime, and I'll just kind of walk you guys through what we've been doing and how this is going to help us burn in the future. So the sand hill at the top of the sand, you can see how sandy it is here, but all that stuff on the other side of this hill is very xeric, super sandy area with a lot of gopher tortoises and stuff. As we move down to this little bottom right here, it became more mesic. It goes out into a field, but there is a small, probably 5-acre section right here that we hadn't managed because it's so small that you can't really get a logging operation to come in here, and there's no marketable trees. This section of the stand had always been very shaded and was very hard to get fire in here. So I decided to come in here with the mulcher, open this stand back up, hopefully releasing some of these longleaf that were in here, getting out-competed by a lot of the scrub oaks, and there's a few sand pines in here that we wanted to get rid of as well. So this will open everything back up, and hopefully once we burn it, we'll get all this kind of slash and debris off the top, and it'll make a really nice area for some herbaceous cover to come up, create more food availability for the gopher tortoises, and hopefully give them a place to create more burrows. And I'm going to take you to another section here in a second that we clear cut, and there's already been some burrows being created, and kind of what gave me the idea to do this on this smaller section over here. So before that last stand had been mulched, it looked very similar to kind of this density right here. Now this particular stand right here doesn't have as many longleaf mixed in it, but just kind of imagine longleaf mixed into something kind of this density. So this is the clear cut I was talking about that gave me the idea to go through and look for some more little small pockets at the Longleaf Stewardship Center here. So this was cut in the winter, and you can see there's a pretty good response of vegetation coming back up. Now this was I'd say 95% sand pine, and we clear cut and got rid of all that because it was basically a biological desert. We had a really tough time burning this area in the past. Even on the best burn days, we still can't get this to burn. So we decided to clear cut it, and in the winter. And I was really surprised by how quickly we had gopher tortoises move into this cleared area. So right behind me there, you can see the sand hill, the edge of the sand hill, which is probably, I don't know, 80 to 100 yards away right there. And there's one of the new burrows. So when I saw this area, I was thinking if there's other little small pockets on the preserve that we could go through and manage, that we've kind of skipped over just because they're, such small units, and there's not timber on it that would be marketable to mills. So I found that little other 5-acre section over there, released the longleaf that were there, hopefully get them to grow a little bit faster, put more fuel on the ground there, and get a better plant community beneath those longleaf pines that weren't there before because they're so shaded out by the scrub oaks. Now we went through there and mulched, and we didn't get rid of every single scrub oak. I mean, the oaks are, part of the diversity of the sand hill as well, but they were way overpopulated in that area. So we mulched them, got them knocked back a little bit, and hopefully we'll start seeing a resurgence of wiregrass and other warm season grasses and forbs in that area. And hopefully, just like this area, get some more new gopher burrows in that area and expand the habitat for all the other little critters that use the burrows. So that's what we've been doing this month. Thanks for checking in, and we'll see you next month. Hopefully we'll be burning that pond.